We're going to fit Apple CarPlay. We get on with it here now. I have to take this trim out, unplug the sockets for these two, remove this, and then the unit should be behind it. And we will hopefully be able to fit this aerial as a Wi-Fi antenna. So let's just see how easy this is to get into. And that'll hopefully give us Apple CarPlay now, because I actually really like Apple CarPlay and all the cars I have. Out and nothing broke. What are you doing over there? It didn't work too good, did it? So there, sorry, my camera just went clean off on a tangent by itself. So hopefully, as you can see, we will unclip these. There. That's a very tight one, so be careful you don't break anything. Here's this one unclip. There we go. Stage one. Set down there. So we have in here, or T20, I believe. I'll find out. Oh. Just pulls it out. So we don't need this connector. I'll just hopefully leave that there, and we'll have another T20 in here. That is not what you want to do, but thankfully it didn't actually fall, so it did get stuck. God, I'm afraid dropping it. Right, let's slide this unit out. Hopefully we'll have the right connection behind it. So I don't know if you can see. So we're looking for this pot, this pink connection. Should be our Wi-Fi antenna. We'll rest that there. And here is our antenna. There's a bit of coding needs done. But the guy you buy this off, I'll leave his details because he does it remotely. That is it. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can make this a bit easier. So, bring it a bit closer. So that was pink. Better idea. It actually says here W long. So plug that in there. That should give us our Wi-Fi connection. Tuck that all in. Put the wires back in. Hopefully she just slides back into place. Quite simple, really. It's taking longer, obviously, because I'm trying to do it and record it. But realistically, you'll do this in 5 minutes. And you don't actually need any knowledge because it's not that technical. It's not And that's just the reverse. All nice and secure. And last but not least, I suppose is just reconnect our vent. So wire up the lock on the hazard button. And then that goes there. All the buttons work. Parking lights are on. Don't know what I hit there. There we go. Job is done. So that was how to fit your Wi-Fi adapter. It's a wee bit freakery getting the plugs in and out because it's not easy. You need a wee child's hand. Or the wee scary movie hand. You're letting me just stir your mashed potato. Now I need to give the guy a ring and he will organise a call so he can remotely access when I hook the car up with a laptop. He'll program the software that'll talk with the Wi-Fi antenna and we should have proper Apple CarPlay. That will be next, probably a day or two for me, but it'll be like right now for you. So over. Right, we'll turn this off. Just warm the car up here because it is like 1 degree outside. So going to connect the laptop up here in a wee minute. We'll get the guy to remote access in, get this Apple CarPlay loaded up. 2 minutes. Steering wheel on the road. So what we have here is OBD lead that connects with basically like a RJ45 Ethernet into a USB-C because I'm using a MacBook Pro. So connect the car, open our laptop, and plug the diagnostic port in. Should be good to go. Close that door and then we message this guy now. So now we just have to wait. Hopefully not too long. There's a guy called LBS Performance over in England. He's on the M140i groups where I came across him. So he's just saying, need to have a program called AnyDesk on the laptop. Okay, let's find that. AnyDesk download for Mac. Download now. Open. Install. Accept and install password. So basically I just have to go through the options here and give it permissions. Because obviously the guy has to access my laptop to be able to download the software. Then I have to quit and reopen. So just tell him that's downloaded now. So now he's just back in touch. So he is now connecting in. Hopefully this all works. So there's obviously a sequence here. Open and close the door, put my seatbelt on. Press ignition. Turn that off. Make sure all the electrics are off. Radio is off. Delete my phone. And then delete my Bluetooth connection to the car. Bluetooth. Forget this device. So hopefully that's us. So we're downloading. It's got my VIN, IP address, head unit found, Evo 5, MBT2. So let me just see if I can show you this. What's going on? So that's basically everything downloading there now. Pretty cool what you can do here. Coding full screen CarPlay. We can't read that. Like. So that's now says flashing time and it's blue. This is working phase, running phase 1 of 3, phase 1 complete, 2 of 3. Save the laptop, well, save the desktop. So we're getting there. So it's actually going pretty fast. BMW connected drive, recoding. That's now loaded back up. Process complete, success. So hopefully that's it. So Apple CarPlay came up on the A drive. Pairing request. Okay. Pair. Allow. Checking passkey. Pay attention to instructions on your Apple CarPlay device. Connect to CarPlay. Connect. Pretty straightforward. There we go, folks. All seems to be working pretty fine. Touchscreen still works. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just put the phone sat there. We'll disconnect this camera. So here we go. So all working. So podcast. I've listened to Fuad because I like movie bodybuilding shows.
I've always kind of had this question. I kind of know what you're going to say, but I want to ask it anyway.
Perfect.
A lot of coaches seem to choose one side or the other when it comes to carbs and fats.
Touchscreen all
like
works.
A really low carb guy, and they do like a high fat diet, or they do the opposite, where there's like zero fat. They do egg whites and chicken.
So there you go, folks. Basically, you can install Apple CarPlay in, I would say, 10 minutes, provided everybody's talking to each other. It's like 5 minutes to install there. That literally, if I had had the software downloaded, I suppose, before we tried the remote access, that would have took 5 minutes as well. So for £130, something like that, brilliant upgrade for the price. Any questions, give me a shout. I'll try and leave a link in the description to LBS Performance. There's no discount codes. I'm not that highly sponsored or anything, but if it helps you guys improve your driving experience, why not? Because we're all learning how to do this stuff, and Apple CarPlay to me is a game changer. I love it in the X7, it's in the A4. It's just, let's be honest, it's so much better than the BMW system. So if you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe, leave a comment. It all helps. As I say, we've moved house here, so I'm trying to get back into making more videos again for you and for myself. Still have the golf to finish. Obviously, I've no garage at all now because I still haven't got that built. So I'm going to be a fair weather worker. I've ramps ordered to at least drive the car up and make it a bit higher. So everything has to be outside. So I can't do it when it's pissing down. So bye.